kept trying to say, would you please stop? Doesn't listen to anybody. There's a crazy person inside her head that keeps spinning around a little wheel.
Listen, honey, I've been working almost as long as you do in the industry.
New rules.
I've never done something like that, and I wouldn't
Just walk right down the street and find 20 other models that don't charge.
Okay, then go.
No, we don't want to lose our biggest client.
This is the difference between Peter and I. I'm fighting for the girls about their rates. If I don't show the client who's boss, they're gonna walk all over the agency. Peter just yeses them just because he thinks, that's what to do. No, you gotta fight for the models. The models must come first, and then the clients will get happy.
Doesn't make sense.
You know what? I'm fighting for you.
No, please.
I'm fighting for the girls.
Coming up, Janice risks her major Miami client
There's a new sheriff in town.
to protect her models.
I'm gonna fight for you girls so hard.
And division in the agency grows
Peter, he's always kissing the client's ass. Janice is like, I'm gonna have my models back.
until even the models have had enough.
Peter, imperative we talk to you tonight.
But Janice plans her final move.
You know what? I'm fighting for you girls. I'm fighting for the girls. Things were going all right until we started to talk about the models' rates. That's when things got a bit heated between the client and I. Excuse me. I'm enforcing a new rule. If you want to pay for the models for the fitting, you can pay for them.
I was really uncomfortable because I thought that they were just going to pick up and leave because she was kind of making conditions that they weren't too happy with, and she was kind of, trying to make new rules about payment and the way that, her models work and what they work for.
There's a new sheriff in town.
In general, Janice is trying to create all this drama and chaos during our important castings, and all I try to do is smooth it over with the client and make it more professional, and then she gets angry at me. She was just being ridiculous and almost completely defeated our purpose for setting up in Miami with one fell swoop.
I'm gonna fight for you girls so hard. You're not going anywhere until we decide. I'll decide.
I think Peter was doing the best that he could to clean up the mess that Janice had created during our casting. I know that Janice was trying to work for our benefit, but at the same time, really working against us.
You calm down. Go take your beautiful art pictures and be fabulous. We'll work out a great deal, la 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 la. But, my models have to know that I'm fighting for them because there are changes I'm making personally with my company. And it's going to bring a new flavor to the industry because that's not all I have up my sleeve.
All right.
All right, deal?
All right.
All right, good. So thank you so much for taking the time and the effort. You're gorgeous.
You guys were great. It's very nice to meet you all.
Same here. Thank you. See you soon.
Peter, why don't you walk your new clients out?
I am walking them out.
And you can keep going. I've had enough of you two. All right, thank you.
I'll take the 2 or the 4 guys.
Three of them. Chris, JP, and Peyton. After all that discussion whether or not they would pay for the fitting, the client ended up deciding that if they were going to pay anyway, they should just go ahead and book all 6 of the models. JP, Chris, Peyton, Alexis, Nadia, and Desiree. Looks like my negotiating skills paid off.
I'm really excited for what I hear. We're going to do their lookbook, which is a book that they have in the stores that shows all their selected styles.
I can't wait to do the shoot. I know I'll bring it.
Once the clients made their final decision for the casting or the job, I was one of the 3 girls chosen. So that was kind of disappointing. The photographer didn't like me.
They weren't happy with the girls in the agency, and we're not Cousteau looking enough or whatever. So it was a rough day, I guess, for at least for the girls it was.
But I was not picked for the job. I don't know if this casting was very well because Peter didn't say a word. He said nothing at all, the whole casting, And actually, he's our agent. He's supposed to sell us, like more than ever. He's supposed to talk every single minute, But he didn't say nothing.
You can feel tension once in a while, Peter, he's kind of like a kiss ass. He's more worried about how the client is feeling than how, his models are feeling. And Janice is like the complete opposite. She's like, I'm gonna have my models back, like, no matter what.
We're all all going to Halo, which Rodrigo had suggested. It's a gay club, which is fun because the girls don't have to worry about getting hit on. However, the boys might get harassed a little bit. When are you going to come out?
Keo, do a little one of these things.
Come out of the
I'm
closet.
very feminine, that's all. I'm in touch with my feminine side. Why don't the boys still hit on us yet? Where are the boys at?
Right here, man.
Chris is the front. I got him in front. So we're all hanging out and doing our thing, and I turn over and I see Chris and Alexis all like flirty and in each other's faces. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I totally thought Crystal and Chris were a couple. If I were Crystal, I wouldn't be very happy about the situation. And to know that once she was out of the picture, Chris kind of moved on to the next little blonde in sight, that would piss me off.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Chris and I are friends. We've been hanging out a little bit here. He's cute, of course, he's a model. But as of now, we're just good friends. I don't know about chemistry or anything like that because I'm not really looking for something like that.
So it turns out that at the cocktail party, she met a representative modeling agency here in Miami.
I mean, we came in, we saw her, and we were like, okay, can we talk to her now?
You can talk to me about her.
And they basically told her, don't get on your flight back to Los Angeles. So she might end up staying in Miami for the next few months.
If I'm staying here and he's going back to LA, I'm trying to detach myself. I mean, I would love to have feelings for him, but my heart is kind of in another place. And we're going to be on the opposite sides of the country. It's just really, really bizarre to try and work that out.
Should we say our goodbyes and take off?
So I keep meeting these model girls, and you know, they keep leaving me high and dry, going into other countries and cities to work. You know, which is great for them, not so great for me. But they need to do what they need to do. You know, first Crystal left for Hong Kong, and now Alexis might stay in Miami. Being in the industry that I am, it's difficult, you know, to maintain a friendship or anything more than a friendship that way.
How are you today? Today's photo shoot with Costa Barcelona is going to take place at the famed Nikki Beach.
So basically, in like 1 hour, I want them downstairs ready.
Although I have the utmost faith in my models, I'm crossing my fingers that they'll be able to give the client what they're looking for today.
We're at the Nikki Beach Club, which is in South Beach, Miami. It is probably the coolest location I've ever been on. The ocean is here. There's little teepees and huts and great furniture, and it's just a great vibe, very modern, very chic. Nothing you'd find anywhere in Hollywood.
Morning, Peter. It's always good to see you, Peter. It's always, always, always good to see you.
Oh, there's Peter. We're trying to find out what our rate is. Oh, we got. I mean, shouldn't we know what our rate is going into a job?
Usually.
That's what all professional jobs do.
Costa Barcelona is supposed to be a major international client. It seems a little weird that they didn't decide the rate before going into the shoot.
But right now, this ain't looking too good.
I have some scars you might need to cover on the face.